Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, July 20th, 2017. The U.S. stock market is closed. We did not have a great day today. We didn't lose very much money, but it's always a disappointment when you don't make money. And particularly since I'm starting this new portfolio, I'm not disappointed with the new portfolio. I just, you know, I'm ready to start hauling it in, and um, the overall markets are kind of dull and not very volatile. You can see this here in the Dow. I think I called the Dow up. I did call the Dow up for today. It did not go up. It ended up closing down 29, but you can see the pattern here. It really is basically just a sideways market. It doesn't really want to go down, but it didn't really go up today either. And added to this, we had this difficult pattern for us when the markets start up strong right at the beginning of the day, and then they fall off from there. And what happens is that gets us into stuff. And the main thing that we got into was a new stock called Veristem that really turned out to be a dog, and I'll show you that in just a second. Well, okay, so the result was um, the good news was that we more than doubled our open trade equity from yesterday. On our closed out trades, we actually closed out $4,600 on the trades we closed out. So that was good. The bad news was right after the open we had $8,000, and so we had this unnerving pattern that I complain about a lot, where we saw our profits halved between the time the market opens and by the time we get out of the trade. Still, we made a positive $4,500 on our closed out trades. The problem was, because of this lousy pattern, we ended up getting into 10 new trades, 4 positive, 6 were negative, but we are carrying negative $5,800 going into tomorrow. Now, all I can say about this is fairly recently we've been seeing a pattern where our open trade equity from the close improves by the open of the next day. And I think this is possible here. I still will call the Dow up again for tomorrow, because I don't see this thing really selling off here. And if it doesn't sell off, it's going to go up. And we're just hanging right below all-time record highs. So I'll call it up. And if that happens, that might help us get out of these negative positions, 10 negative, well, actually 6 negative positions that we're holding overnight here. Let's hope things get a little better tomorrow, but they really weren't terrible today. We just, things didn't take off. Let's put it that way. All right, I'll show you a couple of our trades. This is the bad one. This was the fly in the ointment today. This is a new stock, Veristem. That's VSTM, and you can see here what happened. Big gap up in the morning. We buy the gaps. We bought the gap right here, and then it just sold off all day, and that really hurt us. We're holding negative $4,100 in Veristem. So let's hope we can get out of that sucker better than it is right now. But the trade, we still got some good news stuff going, and this more than offset the Veristem trade, but it didn't offset everything. This is ZN, which is Zion Oil and Gas. This is oil and gas in Israel, I understand. And this is a new stock also. We did really well. We bought that midday yesterday, and it closed very favorably, but then it jumped up even more. We ended up almost selling the high up here, really good, and we took $5,600 out of Zion Oil and Gas, 5,600. So that was really good. So I can't get too disappointed about today when we have a one, really good trade like that, and we had some good other trades too. So I'm not worried about this, but it just, when you do the math at the end of the day, we didn't make any money. That's just what happened. Anyway, that's the way it went this Thursday. Tomorrow, my favorite day, Friday, will be here, and I will be here also. Have a good one.